Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Charlotte Flair is facing some serious heat from the WWE Universe after winning the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match. The Queen recently shared a social media update to mock wrestling fans for hating on her. The multi-time WWE Women's Champion made history on her return to in-ring action last Saturday after she became the first female star to win the Royal Rumble twice. Despite the record-breaking win, she was booed by many fans on the following edition of Monday Night Raw. Charlotte Flair recently took to her Instagram account to hit back at the fans with a short message. She posted multiple pictures of herself from the most recent shows, along with some from behind the scenes. You can check out her Instagram post below. Wrestling veteran Vince Russo shared his honest opinion about Flair's Royal Rumble win during his appearance on wrestling's WWE Royal Rumble Review and Breakdown. Russo believes that WWE made the right call by having Charlotte Flair win the 30-woman match. He praised the 38-year-old and called her the best female wrestler on the roster. The veteran added that although Flair's win was predictable, he had no issues with the result. You can check out Vince Russo's comments in the video below. The Queen has yet to announce which champion she will challenge at the Showcase of the Immortals. After putting Rhea Ripley and Julia on notice by showing up on Raw and NXT, respectively, she is expected to confront Tiffany Stratton on the upcoming edition of Friday Night SmackDown. Will Charlotte Flair win a title at WrestleMania 41? Hit the discuss button and sound off. Charlotte Flair, the daughter of the legendary Ric Flair, has always been a polarizing figure in the world of professional wrestling. Ever since she stepped into the ring as a competitor, Charlotte has embodied everything that is grandiose, accomplished, and fiercely confident. But, more importantly, she's become a character that invites either adoration or disdain, never settling into the middle ground. The WWE Universe, a massive collective of passionate fans, has embraced her and rejected her in equal measure over the years. It seems no matter what Charlotte does, there's always someone, or a group of fans, ready to criticize or mock her. That's exactly what she had to face when a recent Backlash took center stage. But rather than being cowed by the hate, Charlotte did what she does best: she mocked them all. The Backlash, the storm before the Flair. In the world of WWE, the term backlash often refers to a response to something negative, usually after a pay-per-view event or a controversial angle. Charlotte, however, found herself facing a different kind of backlash, one that stemmed from fans who were disillusioned by her apparent dominance in the WWE Women's division. Charlotte's success was undeniable. She had already won multiple championships, with many citing her as one of the greatest female wrestlers of all time. Despite her numerous accomplishments, many fans began to express frustration with her constant positioning in the main event picture. They felt that Charlotte was being forced into the spotlight at the expense of other deserving superstars, particularly those who had not been given the same opportunities to shine. For some, Charlotte's reigns and title wins seemed repetitive. There was a common sentiment among sections of the WWE Universe that Charlotte's character was too polished, too perfect, too much of a machine. She was seen as the embodiment of the corporate choice, something that took away from the organic, personal connections that fans cherish. And when she clashed with rising stars like Sasha Banks, Bayley, or Bianca Belair, the critiques grew louder. But rather than retreat in the face of adversity, Charlotte chose to lean into the situation. Charlotte's response: mocking the critics. One of Charlotte's defining traits has always been her larger-than-life persona. As the Queen of the WWE, she's not known for hiding her feelings or adopting a humble attitude when confronted with negativity. Instead, Charlotte embraces her position at the top of the wrestling hierarchy and uses it to fuel her next moves. So, when fans began complaining about her, Charlotte wasted no time in responding, this time with a healthy dose of mockery. She made an impromptu appearance on WWE SmackDown, a show known for its rapid-fire promos and quick-witted exchanges. In her signature robe, sparkling with jewels, and with her gold-plated title belt draped over her shoulder, Charlotte took to the microphone with a smirk on her face. She began by mocking the very nature of the backlash against her. "Oh, so now I'm not good enough for you, huh?" she said, her voice dripping with sarcasm. "You want someone new, someone fresh, someone who isn't me? Well, guess what? I'm the queen, and whether you like it or not, I'll still be here, wearing the crown and holding that title, because I've earned it." The crowd was split. Some cheered the brashness, appreciating Charlotte's confidence. Others booed, as expected. But Charlotte didn't mind. She fed off of the jeers and turned them into fuel for her fire. "Let me get this straight," she continued. "You want me to go away so that someone else can get a chance? Do you really think that anyone else in that locker room has worked as hard as I have? Do you think they could fill my shoes?" She paused for dramatic effect. "No one can, not a single person, and that's why I'm here, because I'm the best." As she made this statement, the camera zoomed in on her, capturing her expression of utter contempt for anyone who questioned her position. She continued to mock the criticisms, pointing out how fans always seem to find something to complain about, even when she delivered match after match of incredible athleticism. "What do you want?" Charlotte mocked, pretending to act as if she was listening to the fans. "You want me to be less perfect, to lose every now and then to someone who can't hold a candle to me, to do what, exactly? Let someone else walk down the aisle and take my place, please? That's not how it works." Her confidence was apparent, and as she paced around the ring, the atmosphere became charged with an unusual sense of defiance. Charlotte had been painted as the villain in many fans' eyes, but in this moment, she was more than willing to play the part. To her, being the villain was just another badge of honor, a role that played perfectly into her hands. "I'm sorry that I'm too much for you to handle," she sneered. "I'm sorry that my reign as champion is everything you've ever wanted to see from a WWE superstar, but that's your problem, not mine." The fallout, dividing the WWE universe. Charlotte's mockery of the WWE universe didn't end with her impassioned promo on SmackDown. It only fueled the ongoing divide between fans who loved her and those who despised her. On one hand, some fans admired her boldness. They saw Charlotte's words as a declaration of self-respect and confidence in the face of criticism. To them, she was a true representation of the WWE ethos, standing tall, no matter the obstacles, no matter the hatred. For these fans, Charlotte wasn't just a wrestler, she was an icon, someone who would do whatever it took to maintain her spot at the top. She was a representation of greatness, never allowing anyone to bring her down or dictate her place in the company. Her mocking responses to the backlash were seen as a form of control, a way of asserting dominance over the critics who thought they could tear her down. However, for the other half of the WWE universe, Charlotte's mockery only deepened their disdain for her. They saw her as the embodiment of everything that was wrong with WWE, the overexposure of certain talents, the disregard for fan opinion, and the corporate-driven narratives that put one person ahead of all others. In their eyes, Charlotte's arrogance was too much to bear. She didn't represent their vision of what a true champion should be. Instead, she came across as a performer who was too comfortable with her position at the top, with little regard for how others might feel. The larger message: a queen in her kingdom. Ultimately, Charlotte Flair's response to the backlash revealed more about her character than it did about her wrestling abilities. As the daughter of Ric Flair, one of the most charismatic figures in the history of the sport, Charlotte's presence in WWE was always destined to be polarizing. But rather than shy away from the scrutiny, Charlotte leaned into it, using it as a platform to assert her position as the queen of WWE. Charlotte's story is one of constant reinvention and resistance. She doesn't want to be liked by everyone, nor does she expect to be. She's fine with the idea that she will always have critics, as long as they're watching and paying attention. Her ultimate goal isn't to placate the fans or to give them what they want. Her goal is to remain the best, and to let everyone know it. In a business that thrives on fan reactions, Charlotte knows that both boos and cheers are equally valuable. She doesn't crave the adoration of the masses. What she craves is respect. And in her mind, respect isn't about catering to the whims of the WWE universe. It's about earning your spot, proving time and again that you belong at the top, and never allowing anyone to knock you down. In mocking the backlash, Charlotte didn't just respond to the critics, she defeated them. With every word and every gesture, she reminded everyone why she was the queen, why she was the centerpiece of the women's division, and why she would remain at the top for as long as she chose. She was sending a clear message: no one could tear her down, no matter how loud the backlash got. The future of Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair's mocking response to the WWE Universe's Backlash may have added fuel to the fire, but it also served as a reminder of her unwavering commitment to her craft. Whether fans love her or hate her, Charlotte has already carved out a legacy that is impossible to ignore. She will continue to rise, continue to be the focal point of the division, and continue to mock anyone who dares to challenge her. For Charlotte, the Backlash isn't a deterrent. It's just another opportunity to shine brighter, to prove that she's exactly who she says she is, the queen of WWE. And the world will just have to deal with it in the end. Charlotte Flair's mockery of the WWE Universe after the Backlash wasn't just a defensive move, it was a declaration. She's here to stay, and she's not going anywhere. Fans can boo, cheer, or complain, but one thing is for certain: Charlotte Flair will always be at the top of her game, reigning supreme as the queen of WWE. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.